Ready, Coach.
All right. Teach Me Grappling. What's up, guys? I've got Eddie Diaz here to help me out. Guys, we want to do a quick breakdown. I almost like it doesn't even need it, right? Of Nicky Ryan and Tony Ramos. They just had their match last weekend. Who's number one? Flow Grappling. I can't show you guys that video, of course. I would get flagged by Flow, but instead we're just gonna act it out and show you guys what happened. Again, it was an exciting match because I had one of the best, like lightweight, well actually 170-pound grapplers. Nicky Ryan, very well known because of his brother is Gordon Ryan, well known as probably the best grappler pound for pound in the world. Going against one of just a great wrestler. I'm not gonna say like best wrestler. He's definitely not one of the best wrestlers in the world, but in his weight class. But he is very good. He's one of the best wrestlers in the United States in his weight class, and it was an interesting contrast. You get to see wrestler versus jiu-jitsu. What's gonna happen, guys? It was a grappling match. So what did they expect? Submission. Did they really expect that a wrestler was gonna go out there and like pin his opponent down and make him say uncle? That's not gonna happen. So guys, the people that knew what was gonna happen. Either way, we gotta break it down for you and show you what happened. I'll give you a couple more thoughts I have. But
a little scenario, huh?
Nicky Ryan, if I'm Nicky Ryan and you're this badass wrestler, Tony Ramos, you really think I want to wrestle? You know, he didn't wrestle. He dropped down and went to his seated guard. And then Tony actually dropped. Just kind of move around, Anton. You're going to be able to check this out. He dropped, and you can see he dropped one knee here. Nice butterfly hook. He had this leg out, kind of low position, trying to be low at first. But you can already see the beginning. The butterfly guard's coming in, and then Tony ends up grabbing a car tie, and Nicky goes for the over tie, what's called the over tie, and a tricep, something like this grip. This just gives him the perfect grip to just pull himself right underneath. So once he pulls himself underneath, I think there was a moment where he was down, but really Nicky pulled him forward and lifted him up, and you know, just kind of close your knees. Yeah, he kind of went like this, like maybe he's gonna control Nicky's guard. Yeah, but guys, I'm not saying there's nothing to be done here by Tony Ramos, but he's just out of his element. Again, this position goes into one of the most classic attacks, which is just popping your leg through. So after you lift with a butterfly, you pop your leg through and then pull this leg and then wrap up a single leg X, which everybody calls. In the old days, come around here. You can see from this angle. I don't know, maybe the lighting's gonna be bad because of the outside. Is it better? Should we turn?
That's fine.
Okay, turn. Okay, so right here, guys, we were used to just say, you get into a leg lock, you know? Nowadays, everybody calls it single leg X. We've got X guarded here and usually pummeled under, but nowadays everyone calls it single leg X after Marcel Garcia so famously used this so much. Once he was here, he had the ankle really secure. So even though this was a clear-cut, easy win for Nicky Ryan, I would like to talk about how Nicky did it. He was so clean. He did such a good job. It's not that he was facing someone who didn't know what they were doing, although that's true as well. It's also the way he did it. Tony actually should have been focused on getting this leg off and clearing it. But instead, I think in his mind, from wrestling, he thought, I need hand control. So he like grabbed the elbow right here. He was trying to hold on, trying to stay close. Maybe if he stays close, nothing can happen. But remember, Nicky's very flexible. He took this leg and brought it over. See, so if you grab my triceps and like, I can't like extend you, right? You're staying down on top of me. If I bring my leg over, I start to nullify and take away your ability to use that. So now your arm's useless,
yeah, I can't even
and now the position's happening. So yeah, he pulled his arm out, and then instead of staying, you know, like it's possible from here, he could have brought this through. I could have made you fall a bunch of different ways, right. But Tony chose. Just move around here, Anton. He chose to rotate. As he rotates, this leg right here, instead of the traditional position, rewind the video just a tad. Come back to the front, Anton. Just come to the front over here. So instead of this leg being in the traditional position of butterfly, he was already transitioning outside as the rotation happens. So it's already coming into double outside. So Once it goes to double outside and we end up here, they rolled all the way over. And then, you know, again, this kind of control is what's doing it. He's got this control, and Tony was trying to like almost distance himself. Like there's no way right here, guys. Look, you just control, and he went from here to a nice control with the double outside leg position and trying to turn, and also turn your knee. He actually went like that, which isn't helpful. Simple pull of the knee right here. This little detail is super important because you want to make sure that the guy's not going to get away. If I just were to like go straight for a heel hook, maybe you are going to start moving. You see that? So that's what Nicky did. He kept it here. He solidified from here to here. And he was kind of on his side as you turn that way. Yeah, like that. Now he can turn the knee, and then he was on his side, get this heel hook position, and then lock. And then now there's no way. It doesn't matter. And he was trying to pull on the arm. It's already locked. Once there's a pressure right here of an arch, I'm not turning. If I turn, you roll. See? If I turn, you roll. See how you're rolling?
Yeah.
Now watch. He just arched, and you better tap there.
Yeah.
Right?
It's the belly and hip forward that
Yeah.
you're supposed to
Once
do.
I'm there, it's like done.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's kind of frustrating to watch because, guys, we have it here. Come a little closer. We have these two great guys. Tony Ramos is still good. He lost in like 25 seconds. He's still good, but he's not skilled at jiu-jitsu. So it makes for a great spectacle for a moment. Like we get to see a great wrestler versus a great jiu-jitsu guy. What would happen? But if he doesn't know what he's doing in these positions, he's just going to get obliterated like he did. And so in some sense, I wanted to see it. In another sense, I already knew what was going to happen.
Just trying to figure out
Because it's just going to be one-sided. It's much better when they get a guy who has more submission skills. He's not aware of these. He can't pin him to death. He can't pin him into a submission. It doesn't work that way. But anyway,
It's true.
I talk too much anyway. I think that's it. I think that's all I want to say.
I like it. You want to go through it again? Just like show it one more time for
I mean,
the conditioning.
shoot, the most simplest thing in the world. Guy drops down. You know, if we're in this position, guys, and I pull him into a butterfly guard, lift him up, and throw this position, and let's say you're reaching for this position, and I create this problem, and you start to rotate.
Yeah, that makes me.
I'm already locked.
Even with the arm.
Yeah, I'm gonna trap whatever I can. Go ahead and pull your arm
that's
out.
good.
As he pulls the arm out and he's controlling the knee, expose the heel, and that's done. I mean, simple as that.
Perfect.
You know.
I like it.
Yeah. If you guys don't have that entry into single leg X or a heel hook, you need it. Like if you're just starting out and this leg lock game is kind of like confusing, this is one of the best leg locks you can get into. It's very dangerous, the heel hook, but the position to get into a leg lock from just stay seated like this. Just understanding that when I have a butterfly hook, I straighten the leg and then wrap my leg around. See how I captured his leg? That's all it is. It's inside position. Boom, boom. Heel hook. Except he had double outside and then right there. Super easy to understand. And look at that. If you know something like that and you're as good as Nicky Ryan, you take out one of the best wrestlers like that. Anyway. All right, guys. Teach Me Grappling. Click like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time with more great stuff. I'm out.
Watch the video over and over. Learn something, guys.